Let's go!
Guile Winquote made a video called Third Strike is Broken. I like to remind people that some folks will come out and tell you that Third Strike is the bastion of fighting game balance, and it's a perfect fighting game and nothing is bad about it, and yada yada yada. Clearly they've never actually played it. The disparity between the worst characters in the game and the best characters in the game are hilariously high. Like, just delete them, just get rid of them. I'm hoping this goes into a bit of that and also the funky little oddities in the game. I'm gonna click this button, we're gonna watch this video and have a lot of fun. Before we watch Makoto kill somebody with full health, I would like to say I did ask Guile Winquote if we could watch this. So if anybody wants to check out the original video from Guile Winquote, we'll put the link in the description below. Go give him a shout out, go give him a comment, go give him a like and a thumbs up, and also go give him a sub. He makes amazing fighting game videos. Okay. The mash parry. Yes. And by the way, I'll be making notes throughout this stuff. Some people were trying to argue. I was trying to get people that normally like Capcom fighting games to look at Gauro, right? To look at City of the Wolves and be like, hey, if you kind of like these old Third Strike games, Gauro back in the game was kind of like SNK's answer to Street Fighter 3. And I feel like nowadays, you know, City of the Wolves is sort of a modern day take at SNK sort of Third Strike. Not belittling what SNK's efforts are, but sort of giving Capcom fans, which is a lot of my audience, a reason to check out Fatal Fury. It's very good. But then some people were arguing that like JDs are like parries, and they're difficult. JDs are actually harder to do than parries, even in City of the Wolves. But they don't lead to the same results. Just defends in Fatal Fury, if not the old Gauro, don't work like this, where you just like recover immediately. Just defends do not work that way. Yeah, mids can be parried high or low, I think. Here's the crazy part. I hope he gets to it. If you want to parry jump-ins, it's actually the hardest parry. If you're sitting here, because parry windows are different for like a ton of attacks, as Guile Winquote's explaining. If somebody wants to jump in and kick you or something like that, like a jumping in attack, it's the hardest parry to land. It has like the shortest window to catch from what I recall. There you go. 5 frames. And you can't mash it. Parries are super well designed, but at the same point also are messed up. They're really easy to do. But you got to know what people are doing. And also, this mechanic and its exact same timing, no shit, is in City of the Wolves. The red parry is no shit in City of the Wolves. It just doesn't give you the same result after, right? Because again, Just Defend doesn't just let you recover immediately after. There is a red parry, quote unquote. It's called Advanced Defense or something in the new Fatal Fury game. It's really cool. Yep. Because guess what happens? Yep. The only person that gets meter from a parried attack is just the person parrying, dude. That's it. You get nothing. A lot of competitive Third Strike back in the day is this. Here's the only thing I will give props to in terms of whiff build meter, right? Because in this game, obviously you whiff normals, you build meter, so you find a fast medium normal and you just build meter. It's not Ken spamming crouching light punch, it's crouching medium punch. The only thing that's nice about it is if you don't really know what to do in neutral, it's not a terrible idea if you're a little far away from your opponent to just do it, and you'll build meter and you feel like you're getting something done without knowing whether or not should I be running forward or being offensive or being defensive, like that kind of stuff. If anything, I appreciate this because it gives you something that you can always do. It is the equivalent of fidget spinner of fighting games. We messed around with this one night. It's tricky to get used to, but we were getting the hang of it. These are very good. And this is where, like, Kara throws first even happen. Because Third Strike was the first Capcom fighting game where throw was on light punch, light kick. Even in the second Impact and New Generation, that's not the way throws were. This is the first time. So people figured, oh, I can actually, you know, similar to a roll cancel in CVS2, I can cancel a normal and then turn it into, like, a long-range special. And technically the, you know, the throw counts as a special. Yes. 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 Yep. Do back MK into it. Yeah, so this is one of the things that makes characters really good in Third Strike. Specifically Ken, Chun-Li, and Yoon. Their best super has not that big of a build bar, relatively speaking. Not that much meter do you have to build to get access to their super. Other characters' supers are just really big. Some of the best characters in the game just get really good supers, and they're like the cheapest ones to build. So cool. Wow. This is the best one. Fucking 37% defense increase or some shit. This is why it's scary, because if the rose hits, you use it to hit confirm and do even more damage. Yeah, Dudley's probably the closest character in the game that gets, like, true Vortex, you know, or really good, like, Oki character. He's really scary because of the speed of his overhead and his, like, jab confirms. But, you know, you gotta get good at that stuff. Really? I didn't even know about that shit. I didn't know about that shit. Huh. This one I did know about. But his ass can be air thrown. You have to parry out of this move. There's some players in Japan that play Ryu that found a way to churn the butter way faster. So he doesn't need to charge it nearly as much because it depends on how much you spin the joystick. And no shit, he'll get like the stun charge timing from almost nothing. Where it's like, bro, what the hell? You weren't even charging that long. Here we go. Best command grab in the game. Have they ever patched Third Strike? I don't think so. The Dreamcast version is technically a patch version. Good night. Good night. Yeah, again, stand HP cancel into Super Art 2. You'll even watch people that are really good at Third Strike mess it up like 1 in every 20 or 30 times. That cancel window is pretty fucking small. Even the beginning of it, like stand HP into like buffer the move in, is not super easy. Sometimes you can do it too early, you can do it too late. It has to be in this little sweet spot.
All right, that's cool.
A jizz reflector. Love Urian's voice in this game, dude. The old classic. So what is the parry on that? I think it's down back, because I have successfully parried that setup before. When Urians don't know any other setup and they just do like the same one, I think the parry for that unblockable is either down and down back or down forward. It's been a long time since I've actually parried it, but there is a way out of it. You can successfully stop them from getting the unblockable on you, but if they delay their timing, it can also fuck it up because you don't get the down first. I find it funny that Urians will completely rely on that back in the day, and then all of a sudden you parry the unblockable, and then they just fall apart. They're like, oh, that's entirely what I do to win. They don't know what to do after. These are fun. They don't happen very often in matches, but it's like combo video heaven. Who used to make combo videos with this stuff? KYSG? It's cool. They give you like, what, 7 or 8 hits extra of like air stun? Weird. Weird. Yeah, this is a glitch. Only in the corner? Yeah. Much easier unblockable setups. Yeah, Oro's got easy Aegis. You don't have to do any charge partitioning at all. You just jump over. Good luck. The difference is that when like Oro gets this, doesn't get a ton of damage. When Urian gets his crazy bullshit, he's either getting corner carry, he's getting multiple shoulders against you in the corner, which is dumb fucking damage, and potentially enough meter to set up again. Oro doesn't get a ton of damage, but he gets the ability to like loop this shit on you. And even if he loops it like 3 times, that might kill you. That actually might kill you. Jeez. First hit of chicken wing? I'm sorry, first hit of chicken foot is a lot of meter. Oh. God. I hate this shit. This shit makes this game so hard to learn. Your meaties don't apply. You'll think you have meaty timing, and all of a sudden, some character wakes up in a different way. I hate this shit, dude. It also applies to quick stands. Ugh. This was a plague in Guilty Gear as well, yeah. By buffering many input options in one sequence, you can cover several scenarios. Look at that shit. Look at this shit that he just pumped in here. What the hell? I haven't seen this strategy. What is this covering? Opponent does nothing. Okay. Covers that. Okay. Gross. This is some of that massive option select shit that people started doing at the end of Street Fighter 4, where you didn't even really need to like play a lot of the game at times. You would just option select the good thing. And now it's like a insane option select. Like how many scenarios? 3? All 3 of these options were beaten by the same sequence of inputs. That's fucking crazy, bro. That's actually gross, right? That shit's actually gross. Oh, no fucking wonder. I forgot about this. This plagues old Capcom fighting games chat. Player 2 advantage, player 1 advantage in some situations. I'm not surprised, because sometimes I realize I don't get this cross up and I didn't know why. And there you go. Yeah, I was wondering why this wasn't working at points, and this is because it's a player 2 problem. This is in almost all Capcom fighting games, chat. All the old Capcom fighting games, this is a very frequent thing in classic games that just player 2 or player 1 will get an advantage on something, you know? It was in Melee as well? Jesus. Yeah, I know this one. And he can't be hit anymore. That's a bad bug. Yep, and it's fun as hell. And it is fun as hell. We were messing around with this. It's fun as shit. No, we can skip this. No. Yes, I know. Yes. I know. Yeah. If you, no shit, jump in on Chun-Li with like a jumping heavy kick or some shit like that, and she does down MP or down MK, her hitbox is like gone. Or her hurtbox is like gone. She ducks so far into the ground that I swear to Christ, dude, her hurtbox like goes halfway through the ground. You can't jump in and kick her. It's so annoying. Yeah, her super cancel window after down MK is hilarious. You can do it like later than any other move in the game. We were talking about how Makoto has to do this like charging chop, and the cancel window to get it is very shallow. Like you don't get many frames to work with. Dude, if Chun lands like down medium kick, you go like, oh, okay, you go make a sandwich and you still get super. Makes it safe. Super art. Stupid. It's stupid. Imagine like everything that Ken's super is, but it's just better. Except it takes a little bit more meter. Again, Chun doesn't have to play third strike. She plays her own game. If there's one thing that Ken's really good at in this game, as somebody that played Ken, Ken loves to play third strike. He plays third strike better than almost any other character in the game. But characters like Chun and characters like Yoon, Chun a little bit more so. She's playing her own game. I don't know what fucking game she's playing. You don't have to engage the mechanics. You don't have to do any of this shit. She doesn't need to. And then Yoon obviously has to engage the mechanics a little bit. But as soon as Yoon enters super mode, right, and he can do Ganejin, then he's playing his own game. He's just doing his own thing. I'm playing my own game here. Fuck you. That's why you see a lot of Chun and Yoon in Third Strike exclusively. When push comes to shove, even characters that are top tier as fuck, like Ken and shit, and even like Urien and Makoto, sort of get pushed aside because they still have to take risks. Chun does not have to take any risks if you play her well. You just keep building meter. All of a sudden you have SA2 built and you're the most threatening character in the game from almost any fucking range. It's terrifying. I like this. And people wonder why I am so spiteful towards like Chun-Li and almost anything. Chun is the embodiment of everything good and bad in Third Strike. That is an amazing quote. That is the best quote. Is she easy to play? She definitely can be. There's an argument. There is an argument. When Yoon enters his super art, when he gets Ganejin, he's fucked up. The only difference between Yoon and Chun is that Yoon has to get to Ganejin. Chun does not have to get to Super. She's just even better with Super. Yep. That catches people off guard a lot. He becomes a god. Ooh. Cute. The most damaging one. Here's the cool part about Yoon that I appreciate more than Chun. Learning these routes and being good at these routes takes a long time. You can pick up Chun in the first few hours and understand what makes her so good and sort of like just play her game, you know? Yoon, no. No, you're going to get your ass rolled as Yoon because he doesn't have a ton of health either. Also, his EX wake up is not like a true DP wake up. It can be low profiled. If you do like low forward against Yoon on wake up, most of the time his EX wake up will just whiff. So he gets mauled, right? He can absolutely get mauled, unlike Chun-Li with her crazy super and shit like that. Moving on. Ganejin combos are fun. It always wins. Down MP is so spammable. So the thing that makes a good Yoon player, if you're good with Yoon, from any touch almost anywhere, you will get a Ganejin combo, right? Do the full combo, corner carry, whatnot. And by the time the Ganejin is over, your combo will continue and you'll get like maybe 3 to 5 hits. If you're super good with Yoon and you understand what juggle point you're at, where you're at on the screen, all that kind of shit, he'll have the ability to build more than half of his super bar again at the tail end of the first combo, setting up for another block string or something where you get enough meter and you just do it again. However, those things aren't inherently super easy to do. If you see Yoons that actually do that, just know that there's hundreds, if not thousands of hours of practice that went into that.
Engage. Welcome to the world of Street Fighter. I got the picture. Prepare to battle. I got the picture.
Yang's fun. I always have fun when I play Yang. I think Yang is more fun than Yoon. Better hit confirms and shit. I've seen this happen a few times. The game just bugs out. What? Yeah, that necessarily won't happen very often because there's no reason for Yoon to dash forward. Yoon's forward dash is not particularly good in neutral or anything like that, so you don't see that happen a ton. Oh, goddamn, that must feel amazing. Wonderful video. Lakers, Oro. Yeah, this was a great fun video. There was a couple of things I didn't know. For some reason, I did not know about Akuma forward medium punch being unthrowable.
Welcome back to the stage of history.
Still there. Through all these years. Thanks, NorCal. I'll give NorCal credit for that. They did that. Still there.